Hey, welcome to Married with Media Live. I don't know why that is so laggy every time.
I don't know either, but we're here.
We're here on a Saturday night by the skin of our teeth.
Always.
To talk to you guys about movie and entertainment news. And the first question that I have to ask, can you guys hear us?
Oh, always.
Can you hear us okay?
Always.
Let's see.
Let's pull up the chat.
Pull up the chat.
All right, peeps. Start commenting if you can hear us. Thumbs up. Yes. No.
Yes.
Your mouth is.
We got 23 people in here. Thank you all for being here.
Your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you.
I think we're still live. We might not be live anymore.
Okay. We got a loud and clear.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Awesome.
We're loud and clear.
We're acting like newbies tonight.
We are.
All right. So first things first, I got to show off our merch.
Merch?
So I'm wearing our very own merch that I made.
You sold out.
How'd I do? This was just for fun. This is my first go. So this is Get Your Married with Media with the skull. I kind of went a little like creepy, for Halloween, spooky season. But yeah, so we got our merch. I actually got Ken a shirt too, but it didn't fit him. So
I guess I got fatter in a week.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, check out our merch, guys. It's on sale right now. You can get a shirt for like super cheap. I think it's like $14. And we put the link in the description box.
You did.
How'd I do for promoting our merch?
You did good. I'm gonna start letting you promote my channel from now on.
Yeah. So anyway, it's Saturday night. Ken just worked a long day, and he's just hanging on by a thread. But we're here.
I'm always hanging on by a thread. It's okay.
I was off today, so
I am super tired because you just out of the blue yesterday. You want to go to the movies tonight?
Right.
I'm like, we didn't go Wednesday, but sure, I'll go after I work 13 hours.
Yeah, Wednesday is when it would have been easy to go.
We didn't get home to like 10:30, and then I still had to take a shower.
I got home at 10:30. You got home at like 10ish. But
yeah, I didn't go to sleep till like 11:30, and I woke up at 4:30.
But it's okay. We saw Pearl, and it was really good, guys.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely in my top 3 of the year, I would say.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it better.
I liked it better than the next.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Why don't you get your thoughts out?
Oh yeah, I was. We always have a nice little argument after we film anything really. It's just really hard to film stuff with someone else because you have to worry about, letting someone talk and not cutting them off, which this guy does it a lot. Because he's used to making videos by himself. So, but it's super annoying and frustrating. And so, yeah, and he'll like go on a rant and pretty much say everything that I want to say too. And so I'm just like, okay, yeah, second that. So anyway, all right, let's get into the chat. You want to get into the chat?
Mm-hmm.
We got Lapke, right?
Lapke Vision Films.
I still am always questioning myself. Ain't no party like a Married with Media party, because a Married with Media party don't stop.
It doesn't.
What are you doing? Trying to listen?
Mm-hmm.
Are you worried?
Just making sure it sounds good.
Okay. We got Adrian saying, hey there, Ken and Michelle. How's it going?
Going all right so far.
Quit shaking our camera here. We got Lance saying, hello, Ken and Michelle. I'm just at home relaxing and watching Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm guessing. And I'm just listening to James Brown music. And then I'm going to get up early and play Pac-Man World 2.
Wait a second. So you're watching Spider-Man and listening to James Brown at the same time? Are you watching it with the mute
how's that work? My hair is. Yeah, how's that work? How do you watch something and listen to music at the same time?
That's pretty good.
That sounds intense.
You are talented.
We got Adam, Mr. Blu-ray saying Ken and Michelle. Hello. You got myself saying, hey guys, we're about to get started. We got Emmett saying, "Hey, sup, beautiful." I know he's talking to me, not you. So
No, he's talking about me.
we got Anson saying, "Hello, how are you?"
Hello.
Chris said, "We hear you loud and clear."
Nice.
We got Wright saying loud and clear. Got Adam, Mr. Blu-ray saying, "Yep." Dave says, "Hear you just fine." Everybody's like, "Please quit asking if
well,
we
you
can
got to
hear
make
you."
sure. You got to
We
make
got
sure.
Eric saying loud. Emmett, who do you think will win the Deadly Movie Collection battle, you or Derek? Well, I think Ken's going to be a little partial on that one.
I think I will. Who do you think will win? You better be careful when you answer this.
Who, me or the chat?
I'm on a winning streak. I've won 5 in a row.
Gotcha. Have you been in a horror one before?
Never.
Never. Okay.
Never.
But
I do have a pretty good horror collection.
I don't
know. I have a lot of horror Blu-rays. A lot of boutiques.
Without being biased, I could see it going either way. No. I feel like you can pick stuff to just annoy people, but I don't think you're that dumb to do that.
Not in a battle. No, I take battles 100%
like,
serious.
Your jokes about E.T. and all that crap.
I actively didn't pick E.T. a couple of times when I could have.
I'm going to root for you, obviously. I'll say you.
The one thing that I will have to clear with everybody before we get started with 4K D-Ray as well is whether or not something is a horror title can be a little subjective at times. Mm-hmm. So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page as to what's a horror title and what's not.
Right.
Some people wouldn't consider Beetlejuice a horror movie. I do consider it kind of a horror comedy adventure movie. Yeah, I would say that could play in that genre.
Yeah, but I don't feel like in the battles that I've watched, I don't feel like they get super technical about it. Like they've let things fly that.
Now I'm going to try my hardest to just not have any kind of dispute or anything. And just, I'm going to pick a straight horror title.
Yeah.
That is obviously horror, but.
I mean, yeah. So anyway, Dave says, "Cool shirt. Thank you." Chris says, "Looking good." Chandler says, "Hi, Ken and Michelle. How are you doing tonight?" Hey, Chandler. We're doing good. We got Liam. Hello to you both from London. Well, that's not our Liam. We have a Liam too, so.
Unless he went somewhere.
Right. Adam, Mr. Blu-ray says, "I love you guys." We love you back. We got Scaps. Hey, Michelle, show the Married with Media shirt. It looks better than the order page. There you go. I showed it off for you. I got the long sleeve because I'm always cold. I almost got the sweatshirt, but I didn't. I was being cheap. So, but I will say, if you grab some merch, let it be a lesson to you to size up. Okay. I do think that
I just ordered from TeePublic.
No, I know.
2 weeks ago.
I don't know. I don't know if you ordered like the premium T-shirt. I got the regular.
That was extra large.
Yeah, but they had like different kinds of T-shirts. Like they had a regular and then like a premium. So anyway, I don't know. I still think size up if you do get one. Just FYI, I do think it kind of runs a little small. Let's see. Eric says, "Anybody use plastic sleeves?" Talking some physical media. You don't. I know Tony does. We got Tony in the chat. He says, "I know someone who does."
And that's all he does is he works and he bags his Blu-rays.
I mean, doesn't Tony or does he not?
Plastic sleeves?
Yeah. Okay. Was he being like sarcastic when he said, "I know someone who does"?
He might be.
Scap says, "Hey, Ken and Michelle, went to Horror Fest today in Connecticut, right? CT's Connecticut."
Oh, nice.
Met Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator. Picked up Scream Factory Howling Steelbook Blu-ray for $15. Cool.
Nice. I have that Steelbook and it's all dented up.
Oh man. And then we got Adam saying, "Awesome shirt." All right, guys. So let's get into why you're here, okay? Let's talk some. I'm gonna let you take over.
You're gonna let me take over.
Let's talk some movie news.
Movie news. What do you want to get into first?
I don't know. Let's pull it up. I always kind of forget. Let's just go ahead and talk about this.
Violent Night.
Yeah, so we got this little poster starring, what's his name?
I'm going to let you figure it out.
The guy from Stranger Things.
David Harbour.
Okay, it's a kind of easy name to to remember. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like a spoof or something. It kind of reminds me of like Bad Santa or something.
What it reminds me of is that movie with Mel Gibson that came out a couple of years ago called Fat Man.
Oh, I don't know that one.
And it was like a dark Christmas
Did you
comedy
watch
action.
it?
I never watched it.
Oh, okay.
I never watched it. I heard
It's
some
like,
people
I
say it
don't-
was good. Some people said it wasn't.
Yeah, you've got that classic "You Better Watch Out" up at the top. And then it says only in theaters December 2nd. I don't know. I mean, it depends on like what kind of route they're taking. Like, is it going to be a horror movie to where he's like bad?
Well, let's look it up.
Or is it going to be like an action, like fighting type?
It says action, comedy, crime, horror, thriller. When a group of mercenaries attack the estate of a wealthy family, Santa Claus must step in to save the day.
Yeah, so
he's gonna be the hero.
Right. Yeah. So it's not sounding like I think I would want it to be. I think it would be more interesting if he's like
It was like a slasher.
Right.
David Harbour killing people.
Right. But like that like fight.
I don't know if he can go that far though.
What, slasher?
Because he's in Stranger Things. He might have it in his contract. You can't play that dark of a character.
I doubt it.
And he's a superhero in the Marvel universe too. He's gonna be in Thunderbolts and everything else.
Right. I know. He's really taken off. All right, we got Mama Blu-ray in the house. She's asking what town was it in? Scap says Angry Santa. Adam says, Jason, how do you say it? I'm
gonna let you finish.
No, how do you
Voorhees.
Voorhees? Okay. But why is there 2 O's?
Because door has 2 O's.
I guess. Yeah. Can you tell that I don't really care for Friday the 13th? Or
You should. It's the best slasher fan.
That's his favorite killer, though, he said. Eric says War Fat Man.
War Fat Man.
Mama Blu-ray saying hi, Ken and Michelle.
Oh, Mama Blu-ray.
I really miss doing our live streams on Wednesday night, like when we would go after Sue. But you know, we had to change it up. Emmett says, "Do you have the Three Musketeers?" I don't know. Do you?
No, I don't think I have any iteration of Three Musketeers. There's many movies, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
And I don't even have the candy bar. So
I feel like those are not good. And then you got
those.
Scap saying, where the what was it called? Horror Fest or?
Yeah, where the Horror Fest was.
Yeah. We got B and Chili saying, "Hey guys, I'm only a bit late." Yeah, you're not that late.
Thank you for joining.
We've only talked about one thing, Violent Night up there. So yeah, I don't know. Are you interested in this at all?
If it
Not
comes
really.
out on Netflix,
Gotcha.
I'll be interested in it.
You don't see us going to the theater.
If it's cheap on Blu-ray and I hear good things, I might buy it. But no, this is not a theatrical.
Okay, here's my
movie.
Thing though.
Is it even going to be released in theaters? It doesn't look like a movie that would come out.
It literally says only in theaters December 2nd, and I said that earlier. So.
Oh well, I don't pay attention.
To me, yeah, I know.
No, not just you.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's going to go to theaters. But here's my thing. I don't know why they want to try to bring horror into Christmas because it just doesn't belong. Like,
it's a whole subgenre.
It is, yeah. But I just don't get why we made it that.
Krampus, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Black Christmas.
I'm not saying it's not a thing. I'm just saying I don't feel like it should be a thing.
Mother of Krampus. There's like 50 Krampus movies.
I feel like
I'll be honest, the Christmas horror movies have never been my favorite because I kind of don't feel like they mix well either. That's why I wasn't a big fan of Krampus. Silent Night, Deadly Night, I got nostalgia for. I saw that when I was a kid. So I can have fun with it.
It's just, Christmas is supposed to be magical.
Yeah.
And not, dark and like.
But Christmas is magical, but it can also be very dark. Christmas can be very dark.
Well, it's not so much Christmas, it's just winter, I think.
Yeah. And there is a lot of creepy, like the music for Christmas sometimes can be a little creepy.
Yeah. What, like the Nutcracker or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think it lends itself to horror. I've never really been into a lot of Christmas horror movies. I will say Black Christmas is a good horror movie. Like that's a legitimate classic. But
yeah, I mean, I saw Krampus.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Krampus. I'll rewatch it again because I bought the
The one
4K.
with the like snow globe. I thought it had a good twist, a pretty cool twist.
Yeah, see, I forget it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has to do with the snow globe.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember that?
Don't tell me. I'm gonna rewatch it. It'll be like watching it for the first time.
I forget what to do. Am I doing it right?
Yep, almost. There you go. And then go down to share.
Okay, let's just go ahead and keep the theme with kind of creepy stuff. So we got Constantine 2. Never seen the first one.
Did we not see it? I thought we saw it together.
If we
you
did,
remember seeing it in theaters?
If we did, I don't remember it.
I remember being bored to tears.
Really?
With Constantine in the theaters.
Like, what is it about? Does he like hunt?
I honestly couldn't even tell you. He's some kind of demon hunter. I would have to read the synopsis.
Is it demons or is it vampires or?
It's not vampires, but on that picture right there, whoever did the artwork for that, that is John Wick. Like that's him as being John Wick.
Oh,
and they just kind of turned it into a Constantine poster.
Oh, okay.
So that's not even what he's going to look like. That was just some cool artwork that I found online.
That I found.
Or that you found. Well, I mean, it's on the thumbnail.
Well, I was gonna. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna take credit for not pulling the right image.
Yeah, I mean, it was floating around.
Or
online.
Responsibility.
It was floating around online.
So have they released like an actual?
So it's based on a comic book, but supernatural exorcist and demonologist John Constantine helps a policewoman prove her sister's death was not a suicide, but something more. So he's an exorcist and demonologist.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
So it has to do with like demons and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it could, you know.
And I'm pretty sure it was a TV show. I'm pretty sure it was a TV show too at one point.
Yeah, probably.
But I remember the first one being so boring, but over time I feel like it's grown in popularity and has like a cult status, and some people say it's really great. I've been meaning to go back and rewatch it, but there's all kinds of things I need to watch. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Keanu Reeves fan.
So I'd say when this comes out, we could probably rewatch the original and before we see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But sure, Constantine 2.
It doesn't look like my
it almost feels like lately, because Keanu Reeves is kind of back in the spotlight and he's gained popularity since the John Wick movies, that they're just trying to take everything he's been in and bring it back.
Yeah.
You got Bill and Ted, new Bill and Ted movie, new Matrix movie, new Constantine movie. It's like everything that he was ever a part of that could be turned into a franchise they're trying to bring back. So.
And I mean, I just don't get it. I don't think he's a good actor. Like, I feel like he's very cringy.
How dare you?
He is. He's not a good, like, he might be able to do like action scenes and stuff, but as far as like actually acting and delivering lines, I feel like he's pretty cringy.
There's a charm to his performance. Performances. Now, the only sequel that I want them to bring back with Keanu Reeves, and I don't know why nobody will do this because it would be box office money, but him and Sandra Bullock come back and do Speed 3. It can't be Speed 2 because they did a Speed 2 with just Sandra Bullock, but they didn't have Keanu Reeves in it. So I could bring Keanu Reeves back, do Speed 3, him and Sandra Bullock. That would be money.
I don't know.
A lot of people would be excited for that.
We got Dylan saying, "Hey guys, nice to see you. Nice to see you." B and Chili says, "Angry Santa hates candy canes." Yeah, I don't like candy canes either. Not really. I like the fruity ones though. Have you ever had a fruity candy cane?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They have like so many variations of candy canes now.
Candy cane.
It says 2011 Three Musketeers.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
Dylan says Black Widow sucks, but I am a David Harbour fan.
I agree, Dylan.
Yeah, not a fan. Mama Blu-ray says, "Oh my god, I'm so bummed. Not Naugatuck."
Yeah, y'all should have went to the horror convention.
It's 10 minutes away from my house. Oh man, that is very. I would feel very sad about that if I missed that. Liam says Christmas Evil.
Well, there's a horror convention about an hour or so away from us in October.
Oh really? I mean, I think that would be fun to do.
If you want to go.
That's cool. Dylan says, "I'm preparing for the Halloween special on my channel. 5 weeks of horror and dark comedy. Spend $500 on it." Oh, my.
Nice.
That sounds
most
pretty
wonderful time of the year.
I don't know. Adam says, what kind of Jason shirt is that?
So I got this at where the hell did I get this? Kohl's.
Oh yeah,
Kohl's.
good old Kohl's.
Yeah, I just walked in there. I was looking for some stuff, and I didn't find it. So I found this because I always browse their T-shirts when I go in there. I was like, "That's a cool Jason shirt," and I bought it.
I guess I can. Of course, it's the last one. Quit sharing for a minute. Eric saying bad Santa. Scap says, I guess Constantine survived the lung cancer in the movie.
I guess he did.
Adam says, like Black Christmas. Silent Attacker says, hello, Ken and Michelle. What's up? How are you doing today? We're doing good. How about you?
How are you doing?
Being Chili says, Constantine was a TV show for a season. Then they added him to the DC Legends TV show and was on pretty much to the end of the run.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he did a run on TV.
Scap said, Constantine is a DC comic part of Justice League Dark that includes Swamp Thing. That's cool. Silent Attacker says, White, not a good actor. He's one of my favorites.
Speed 3 on a space shuttle. No, I don't want to go the Fast and Furious route. Being Chili, let's give us a grounded speed movie.
Oh my god!
Let's put him back on a bus. Back on a bus.
Scap says, Kiana is much better with age. I didn't like his earlier movies. Emmett says, you guys can't wait for October. Yeah, we're excited.
Absolutely.
Liam says, are you getting Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves 4K?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see here. What else we got? Let me go back into sharing. I promise I'll get a little bit faster at this. Okay, since we're talking a little bit about DC and that kind of stuff, let's just go ahead and talk about this. All right, I'll let you talk about it because I don't know what her name is.
Well, you know who that is.
No, the not the actor, but the
So Jodie Comer. I don't know if this is confirmed or not. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed.
I think it was when I looked it up.
Is going to be Sue Storm in the new Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, and I mean, I like her. I think she's a great actress.
Yeah,
I really liked her in the last Duel. I like that movie more than you did.
You did, but I did really like it.
Yeah.
I did really like it.
And you know, I heard that she's really good in Killing Eve. I also still liked her in Free Guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I see the similarities.
Yeah,
she
makes
looks
a lot
like
of
her.
sense. She's a good actress. She's a proven actress. She's done a lot of cool stuff.
Right.
I mean, what shoes is she filling into? I mean, Jessica Alba, Kate Mara.
Okay, so that is who she's like playing.
Yeah,
okay.
Jessica Alba from Fantastic Four.
Right. So I think she will do a much better job.
She goes invisible. Invisible is her main power. So pretty much like, what was it? It wasn't the mom. Which character in Incredibles went invisible? Did any of them go invisible?
Yeah.
I guess it'd be the sister. I think the sister did. Because Incredibles is basically like a alternate version of Fantastic Four.
I feel like she had this like force field though too around her, like purple.
Yeah, she had like a force field.
Yeah.
And
okay, why is it though that I get confused between the Incredibles and the Fantastic Four?
Because they're similar.
Yeah,
I mean,
I always
they
get
modeled
them confused.
Incredibles after old Fantastic Four comic books.
Gotcha.
So I mean, Mr. Fantastic is basically Mrs. Incredible because she's Elastigirl, and Mr. Fantastic is Stretchy. So they just kind of move the powers around.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. I think
it's good casting. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I mean, I think she's a good actress and she can probably fit into any role that she plays.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Doesn't that like not come out until like 2024 or something? Or is it next year?
Yeah, it's something like that. I think we have to get through this whole phase beforehand.
Gotcha. All right, we got Dylan saying binge through all of Stranger Things. I like every season, but the fourth was the worst. Wow, that's a hot take. 2 was my favorite. My ranking would go 2, 1, and 3 and 4 are tied.
Why would you say the fourth was the worst, Dylan?
Wow.
Not saying you're wrong. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but I definitely thought it was the best. But
so the third season was in the mall, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I really liked the third season, and I really liked the fourth season. I do feel like the fourth season Like the finale was a little bit of a letdown. We were
Yeah.
kind of like underwhelmed, but still liked it overall. Yeah.
I did.
Scap says, have you guys watched Rings of Power yet? It is pretty good, but no House of Dragons. So we actually did watch the first episode.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it now.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. And I think you said that people said the first episode was actually like the worst and that the other ones have gotten better.
Very slow.
Gotcha. I mean, I feel like it was a good setup.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, it's definitely not House of Dragons.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing weekly shows on Rings of Power.
But
well, I mean, for one, we're way behind already, but
right. I mean, I could see us probably trying another episode whenever we find time. Yeah. Which we're like so behind on watching anything. I feel like we have not watched anything in like besides Pearl in like forever.
Well, at least we got that done.
Yeah.
Well, this week we have to watch. We have to be all Chucky if we're gonna get that review series done.
Yeah, so, I don't know about that.
Be careful what you committed yourself to.
Be careful what I wish for. Sounds like a Goosebumps.
Yeah. We gotta watch Bride and Seed.
I'm actually fine with that. You like really
wait till
don't
you get to
it.
Seed. You're not gonna be fine.
But you haven't seen it.
I know from what I've heard. I'm gonna laugh if we get out of Seed and you're like, that is my favorite Chucky movie.
I feel like it's gonna be, so bad that you just
it's gonna be so bad.
Can't help but, watch it or laugh. I don't know.
I'm curious.
Let's see, Bob. We got Bob's Blu-rays in the house. I went to go watch your review for Pearl, and I saw y'all were live. I guess I'll watch that later. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. Here, man. B and Chili says Sue Storm, the Invisible Girl. The actress will be a good fit. Yeah, agreed.
I don't think so.
Ryan saying Candy Cane. LOL. Ted Levine in Joyride.
He got it. Ryan got it.
What?
Candy Cane.
Oh, voiced. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rusty Nail.
What is that?
This is Rusty Nail calling Candy Cane. Y'all remember Joyride with Paul Walker? And
I haven't seen that.
It's where
I know what it is.
They got the semi following. You haven't seen it? We didn't watch that together?
I've not seen that.
I thought we got together around the time I watched that.
But it's got that one actress in it that was like,
oh, we gotta watch that. That's a classic. I think I have.
Was she like in anything other than that?
Layla, I think her name was Laylee Silbeski or something.
Yeah.
She always reminded me of a younger Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kind of popped for a little bit and was in a couple things, and then she kind of went away.
And then disappeared. Let's see. Voiced Rusty Nail so well, and character in Silence of the Lambs. Also like him in Monk and Fast and Furious 1.
Yeah, Ted Levine's awesome. He was in Heat too.
Scap says more superhero movies. Ugh. I know, right? So many. Adam says I miss Paul Walker. Yeah. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. I used to love Paul Walker as a young girl. I had his poster on my wall when Ken came over to my house for the first time.
Mm-hmm. I said, "What is this?"
Those baby blues.
That was my expectations.
Man, I know, right? Man,
I still haven't lived up to them.
Dylan said Jodie Comer. Is it Comer or Coomer? It's Coomer.
Comer. It's Comer.
Man, I'm just terrible at names. Would do a good Sue Storm. Unpopular opinion, Jessica Alba isn't too bad. Neither was Kate Mara. Neither one was good, but they weren't awful. Yeah, fair enough.
I agree with that.
B and Chili says Sue Storm is pretty powerful. She can manipulate her force field to expand inside someone and explode them. Wow. Creates weapons or bullets with the field as well. Let's go.
Let's go. Explode them.
We got Melanie Lewis. First time writing in. Have you seen the documentary Tickled by any chance? I'm scared.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
I remember that. Let me make sure I have it right. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's like a real thing where people like
didn't I try to get us to watch it?
They like professionally tickle, right?
Yeah, I'd heard about it and I was like, we need to watch this documentary about people tickling each other professionally or something.
What's it on?
Journalist David Farrier stumbles upon a mysterious tickling competition online. As he delves deeper, he comes up against a fierce resistance, but that doesn't stop him getting to the bottom of a story stranger than fiction.
Honestly, this might be like kind of inappropriate.
Did we watch that?
I don't know, but like I kind of want to watch that with our kids.
Why would you want to watch that with our kids?
What, to watch people professionally tickle? That's
said
funny.
They just said it's a dark story.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think that's what it says. The story stranger than fiction. I don't think it's for kids.
Oh, okay. What's it rated? Does it say? That's R. Okay.
It's rated R.
It just seems like it'd be super weird and they'd like get a kick out of it. But...
Let's watch this with our kids.
Oh, shut up. You let Ellie watch so many things.
I'll let her watch Chucky. I'm not going to let her watch grown men tickle each other with feathers.
Well, I mean, are they clothed? Are they naked? There's so many questions. I don't know. Listen, though, I do enjoy me a good documentary. Ken, not so much.
I thought you were going to say, I do enjoy me a good tickle.
Oh, man, I do enjoy me a good tickle. All right, who wants to watch me tickle Ken online?
I wouldn't laugh online.
Come on, send in the super chats to watch Michelle.
Nobody can tell the difference if I was just really laughing.
Okay.
Watch everybody leave now.
I know, right? Silent Attacker says, so far, I only like the first season of Stranger Things. I haven't finished the third season. There's just something about it that's not grabbing my attention. Hey, that's all right.
It happens.
Stuff is not for everyone. Wolfsight said, what is the oldest film you've watched together? Wizard of Oz?
Probably.
Because I know I came down when you were watching some other stuff, but I think it was after Wizard of Oz.
You're talking about The Trouble with Harry?
Yeah.
That was in the 50s, yeah.
Right. And Wizard of Oz was like what?
I think Wizard of Oz was 39. 39.
Okay.
39.
I don't know though. Have we watched like... Yeah, I don't know. That's my guess. That's my guess.
Oh,
God. Okay, we got Gus. How do I click it? Do I click it?
I don't think you can. I think you got to go down the bottom. If you could click it from up there, that's new to me.
That would be nice. We got Gus saying, let's get the tickle on. Tickle, 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 tickle. Okay, I'm done.
This is probably the weirdest week I've had on YouTube of all time.
Wow.
Well, Tuesday, I had Bob on and we were talking about Scream Factory ejaculating in the cases.
Oh, I missed that. It's probably for the best.
And it kind of went into weird territory after that. Wednesday night, I wore a paper bag on my head and Christian's stream.
Okay. And?
So it's just been a weird week
for
streams. And then tonight, you're tickling me.
I'm tickling you. Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Sunday night, I cried.
Wow.
Over the Scream Factory grease situation.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I was so annoyed.
I was more making fun of the situation, but it wasn't a real cry.
Yeah, it's bad.
Just let everybody know.
Let's see here. We got Dylan saying Argyle was bad. Finale sucked. Mike, Will, Lucas, and Jonathan become annoying and likable. The finale went back to Will's. I feel him, which made me mad. Vecna, Papa, Owens, 11, and Max were the best.
Okay.
Okay. Dylan's
it's all valid reasons.
He's very fired up about Stranger Things.
I didn't mind Argyle, but I'm not gonna say that you're wrong if you think he was annoying.
I mean,
he was kind of annoying.
I'm not gonna lie. Who's Argyle?
He's the surfer dude. Like, hey man,
with the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Well, you don't like Dustin, so
your
opinion doesn't matter.
No. We got Bob saying Michelle has homework. Joyride this weekend. Need a review of that. We have
start watching stuff on your own and doing
right.
reviews
We have talked about doing like a Michelle reviews series.
That way, I don't have to be here to watch it with you. You can just watch it on your own.
I feel like that would be so.
But you don't like watching movies on your own.
That's not true. I'm more of like a show on my own type of person.
Yeah.
I watch a
Well,
lot
you
of
told me that
shows
the
on
other day.
now,
You're
but-
like, I really don't like watching stuff by myself.
Yeah, I don't tend to watch movies by myself, unless it's like something I've already seen, and I can just like have it on in the background. Like I've done that before. Like if I'm doing something boring, like hang up clothes or something. Oh wait, I didn't read this. The older teens were the only ones who maintained their character arcs. Yep. We got L.A. Jewel. What's up, Levels fam? How's it going?
What's up?
Adam says my favorite Paul Walker movie is Joyride.
That's a good one.
B and Chili says tickle, tickle, tickle. No tickles, please.
It's getting weird around here.
Ryan says if you like Paul Walker, Michelle, you're in for a real treat and Joyride. Haha, rusting out. Order a dozen cheeseburgers naked. Does he like show his pecs or something?
Order a dozen cheeseburgers. Oh, I forget that. If that's a line from the movie, I forgot.
Well,
that
do you
line.
remember like in Joyride? Does he like have his shirt off or?
I mean, probably. It was Paul Walker in the early 2000s. I mean, why would
Probably.
he not have his shirt off? Is the question.
Tickled is rated R for language.
Okay, let's watch it with the kids then.
Well, you
It's
know,
okay.
they've heard some F bombs. Adrian says, "Hey there, Gus." Ellie Joel says, about 20 years ago, my wife and I worked together, and a guy called in and whispered, asking if we were ticklish. To this day, my wife and I still call each other asking if we are ticklish. That is awesome. I love that. B and Chili says, cringe fest. You're not wrong. Justin says, shit, I'm late. It's all right. We're just tickling each other. Nothing to see here. Justin says, watching Step Brothers. That's a good one. Scap says, super chat paying for tickles. What kind of channel is this?
Yeah.
We're taking it R.
Get your super chats in
All right.
now.
If Netflix can rate, what's Blonde going to be? NR?
NR.
Not
Did
rated.
that come out this weekend?
I hope not. No. I haven't heard enough about it if it came out this weekend. If Netflix can do not rated movies, then Married with Media can go a little
Tickled with Media. Married with Tickles.
There you go. Bob saying howdy, Gus. Hello, Bob. Dylan, I want to pull up you and Bob talking about.
We'll go watch World's Biggest Collectors, episode 42.
Oh gosh, don't leave
41. 41. Episode
don't
41.
leave our stream to go watch that.
Well, when we're done with
Don't
the
do
stream.
that. Really, people don't like Dustin? Says Justin. That rhymed.
Do.
Silent Attacker. Ken, I wanted to ask, what did you think of Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan and Star Trek: The Search for Spock?
My Wrath of Khan review will be out tomorrow on my channel.
Nobody
Search for
cares.
Spock, I have watched, but I have different plans for that. So my thoughts on that will be revealed at a later date as well.
Okay. Adam, have you guys seen We Are the Millers? Yeah, we have. It's pretty good.
Why'd you say nobody cares? He literally
I know.
asked.
He's the only one.
Obviously,
that cares.
one person cares.
That's it, though. L.A. Joel says, dang, Joyride. My wife and I call each other saying candy cane as well. You and your wife sound like you're really cool. Maria says, hey, guys, how are you doing? I just got back from Disney World. Wow.
Nice.
Aren't you cool? Have we only been once? We've each been once, right? You went as a kid and I went as a kid.
No, I went there. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm kind of tired.
Wow.
I'm tired.
Tickling, yawning, ejaculating. What's next?
Not
Shitting, pissing,
No. Wow, you're gonna get us
sneezing,
demonetized with that kind of
sneezing.
language.
What are all the bodily fluids?
What was I saying?
Lactating.
I've been to Disney World like 4 times. Yeah, I went like 3 times. when I was
Wow,
a
what
kid.
a spoiled brat. I've been one time. We have talked about going with our kids, but we just haven't like figured it out.
We didn't even go to Disney World when we went down there.
What are you talking about?
We didn't go to Disney World when we went on our honeymoon.
I did not say together. I said I've been once and you've been.
We went to that
whatever.
like adult Disney part.
Okay, now we're talking about adult Disney. They've got like strip clubs there or what?
I don't think they did. But maybe.
Justin says, "Wahaha! Netflix got the monsters and it's going to suck, right?"
Hey, I'm happy about that. I don't wanna go to
Bob
the theater
says that'll
to see
be Ken's
monsters.
punishment for his monthly audits, getting tickled.
Of course.
We got KB. Hey, party people. Harper.
Hopper
Ugh.
Saturday.
Happy Saturday to Michelle and Ken too.
Happy Saturday to you,
Hey
sir.
KB, what's up? I watched his little quick reaction of Pearl earlier today.
Oh, you saw Pearl? What'd you
Yeah.
think?
So go check out KB's little quick review. I forget what he called it. I feel like he had like a name for his type of review, you know? It was like short and sweet, right out of the theater. The cinema gallery says, saw you guys were live. Guys, I'm like having difficulties getting my words out. We're live. Wanted to stop by and say hello. Been following your IG page for quite some time. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Well, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cinema Gallery. I am familiar with your page.
Very cool. Bob saying, hey, Adrian, sorry, just saw that. How's it going? Adrian says, do you like being tickled, Ken?
What was this? What did we get started here?
I don't know.
What did we get started?
Hi, Adrian and Bob. Yeah, that's funny. I refuse to see the Munsters. I remember watching the show in my youth. It doesn't look good at all. Yeah, it's bad. Bob says, I'm dying.
No, Bob.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
Don't die.
Maria says, I love your Halloween decorations. Oh, yeah. I didn't even talk about that. Did you notice?
I did.
What I did?
I noticed.
Yeah. So I've got this. It's so hard to like point. I've got this cute little ghost pumpkin. Some little, you can't really see, but these are supposed to be like little spell bottles. And did you notice what the orange pumpkin says? It says, let's snuggle and watch scary movies.
And tickle each other.
And tickle each other. All right,
of course.
All right, let's talk about some more news, guys. I'm so sorry. You did not come here to watch me tickle Ken.
That's literally the only reason they're here. That's why they've stayed.
I think you should tickle me.
Kind of kinky.
Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so any Brian Cox fans out there?
Any Cox fans out there?
Any Cox fans out there? So if you are like us, we really like the show Succession.
Yeah.
Brian Cox is amazing. He is the dad from hell. He's just, man, he's something in the show. And so you brought this up. I don't know if you want to talk about it. Actually, I probably need to pull this up so you can read it.
Well, there's a show called Billions. And I've never watched it. I think it has Paul Giamatti on it.
It's on Showtime.
It's on Showtime. And he said, let's see, what did he ask here?
Somebody asked, when he thought the show of Succession would be over, how long it would go on.
He says, I don't know. No one's had their contracts renewed. Who knows how long it will go on? We don't want it to overstay its welcome, like Showtime's Billions that's past its sell-by date. That will not happen with our show.
So literally, he is his character from Succession.
Yeah, and I heard some people kind of say, oh, well, that's not good of him to bash another show.
Right.
Like that. That's not a good look for Brian Cox. I think it's the perfect look for Brian Cox in with his character on the show.
Right.
He should be an asshole like that. I think that's some good method acting, getting into character.
Yeah, but I think he's been known to say method acting is bullshit.
But also, like, he's old and he just strikes me as the type of guy. Anyway, like not even Logan Roy. I think his real life persona and Logan Roy are probably pretty similar.
Okay, like coming from a blunt person, like I'm pretty blunt. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm a pretty open book. I mean, I can be appropriate and I'm not like a total, I feel like I can hold my mouth when I need to. But as, being a blunt person, there's just something good about some honesty, I'm all about the honesty. And so, and
you're very open and honest with me all the time.
Oh yeah, always. So
for better or worse, mostly worse.
Obviously, like you don't want to go around like hurting everybody's feelings or anything.
A lot of people just said it's in poor taste because obviously Succession is a bigger show than Billions, even though Billions has been around for longer, but also at the same time, like, has anybody really heard of Billions? Like what?
Right, I haven't.
I mean, I had heard of it, but it's not a big show like Succession, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it has, I guess somebody's watching it because it continues to go on.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
it's
know.
just it probably isn't that great anymore. If it ever was great, it probably
Yeah.
isn't as good as what it was. So he was
It's
probably
kind
like,
of
"Look, I
funny.
don't want to end up like this show," which I don't. I think is always bad for a TV show to overstay its welcome. Because how many TV shows have we watched that end in a whimper?
I
That
mean, I
don't end
guess
as strong as they start
right.
or climax in the middle.
Well, I guess he could have said that without naming a specific show.
He could have,
You know what I mean? He could have said, I don't want to be like those shows that go on and,
but he was just using an example, and it's a show that's kind of centered around a similar theme,
I guess,
kind
yeah.
of their contemporary. But
Yeah.
so he said what he said. So I don't think he should be getting no criticism for it. He's an older guy. He's grumpy. He's grouchy, and he let that character flow through in
Well,
the
he
interview.
may not be grumpy and grouchy. He just might, he doesn't think anything's
I'm
wrong with
just
that.
happy for Brian Cox that he's finally got that shining role because he's gone his entire career. Sometimes it's how it works. You work for like
Right.
60 years
Well, I was going to
doing
say,
bit parts, and then all of
so,
a sudden you're the lead in the show.
right. So we, started watching Succession however long ago. And then I saw Trick or Treat for the first time last year, and he's in that. And I was
Yeah.
like, what? That's him. And
You'll
it
see
was
Brian
so
Cox pop up all over the place.
right. It was so weird to see him in that role. Like he still kind of plays like an asshole or like kind of this rough
Yeah, he was the
older
bus
man.
driver, the older man bus driver in that movie, right?
Was he? I just remember him living in the house.
Yeah,
And
he was
like
he was the bus driver, and then the kids all came to find him.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At the
I
end.
just forgot
Spoiler
that
alert
connection.
for Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
But he was also in Autopsy of Jane Doe with Emil Hirsch, so that was another
Was
horror
he
movie.
the coroner?
Yeah, he was one of the
Yeah,
corners.
and I really like that movie.
He's been in X-Men. He played like Stryker, like the military
right.
general.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's just been playing bit parts like pretty much his whole career.
But yeah, if you want to watch something spooky, scary to get you in the mood, not that kind of mood. Just watch me tickle Ken. I'm just joking. Watch the Autopsy of Jane Doe though. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, I always talk about that movie. I think it's super underrated.
I don't remember how we found it.
I bought it on Blu-ray.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah, I got lucky and found that at Walmart for like $7.50 with a slipcover, and it was like a Scream Factory edition.
Do you remember like when you would buy stuff and I would like be like, "What did you buy?" and then I would pick like something to watch from it?
Yeah.
Basically. What happened? I don't know. Maria
You're
says
just not interested in nothing anymore.
Well, it's just I feel like we don't have any time. I don't know. Like I feel like that's when I stayed at home.
Yeah.
When Ellie was a baby.
I mean, I didn't buy tons of Blu-rays when you stayed at home. I had all the money had to go towards.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Maria says you mean Epcot. No, we're not talking about Epcot. We're talking about like an entertainment. When you were talking about like the adult.
And I don't know what Disney World you're going to, Maria. Is she?
Well, Disney World, not Disneyland.
Okay, so you're in Florida. Yeah, that's right.
We're talking about where's it at? Near Orange County.
Yeah.
Right. It's like near Orange County, and I think that's what it's called. But it's like
that's where I mean it's by Disney. It's Disney World. It's just another half of it.
Yeah, it was just like a little.
I forget what they called it.
I don't know. They had a theater and some just like shops and stuff. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy.
They had a Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I remember we ate.
We ate. KB says you guys are in a rare mode tonight. This is how we always are.
Yeah, KB. I can barely hold my eyes open.
Wolfsight says, can just see a bunch of executives sitting around a circular table, petting white cats, pondering how to destroy people's childhoods. My gosh. Justin, I need to see Pearl soon. I keep hearing amazing things. Unfortunately, I'm broke until the 3rd. It better do well. Yep. I
hope it makes some money. I really do. Because it was X made $15 million like total on the theater, but it only cost $1 million to make.
Gotcha.
This one only cost $1 million to make. I'm hoping it makes like triple or quadruple what X did.
I feel like in my opinion, Pearl is the better movie, but I feel like X would appeal to more people. I feel like there's probably like a group of people that, I mean, there's always going to be a group of people, but I feel like Pearl is like also not going to be for everyone because of the style. You know what I mean? Like it's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Like, I don't know. I could see how, I think I saw Bob comment that he thought it was incredibly boring. I think it was on KB's video.
You did,
Yeah,
Bob?
Bob didn't like Pearl. He said it was boring. He just couldn't get into it. And I mean, I could see how someone could think that for sure. But I guess for me, like Mia Goth, I guess she just like kept the movie going for me, and I was just enthralled. Like also just like waiting for that horror part to kick in. I'm like, okay, like it just like wasn't what I was expecting. So
Yeah, she like I liked Mia Goth okay in X, but I didn't love the character of Maxine, but I really loved her as Pearl.
Yeah.
I thought she was great.
She did great.
I'm still looking forward to Maxine because
Right.
it's going to be set in the 80s. Like the trailer, which I don't know, have you seen it at all?
No.
You want to watch it now?
I mean, I've seen the like.
It's not even a
Hollywood.
trailer. Like
yeah,
it's a little
just the Hollywood
snippet with some music, but it reminds me of Physical, just like the look of it.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
it's like very 80s.
The Apple TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we can. You want to?
Yeah,
I'll let you do it because I don't know how to do the video stuff.
Yeah.
The sound. So yeah, we're gonna watch the Maxine little teaser real quick. Because I didn't know this. I mean, you knew it, but don't interrupt me. I see your words coming and I'm talking.
Hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it without the sound for everybody else, but we're going to be able to hear it. So I don't want the, the video to be demonetized.
See, he interrupted me anyway.
Which it probably still will be.
I was going to say, though, that I didn't know this movie wasn't even filmed yet. You know? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm focused on this. Yeah. It so apparently I think the story was they started working on X and then the pandemic happened.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to stop working on X. And then while they were stopped, they had some extra time. So then Ty West, who wrote and directed X, thought of a prequel idea.
Uh-huh.
And then he thought of a sequel idea. And he wanted to make a trilogy.
Gotcha.
So he went to the studio and he said, hey, I want to make these other 2 films after we're done with X. And they're like, well, let's wait and see what X looks like, how it turns out.
Right.
And then once they saw it, they said, okay, you can make Pearl. And they said, all right, we have to wait and see how X does in the theaters. And then we'll green light Maxine.
Gotcha.
So now Maxine is good to go. But they haven't filmed Maxine. They're now, because they have the green light, they shot this little teaser and now they're working on it.
Yeah, I just said that, but you were zoned out.
Okay.
So.
Whereas with X and Pearl, they shot those pretty much back to back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, you made me work on the technical stuff.
Move your hand real quick.
I think this will work.
I don't really feel like there's much to watch, right?
There's not, but you can listen to this.
Are you sharing?
Fire music. People can see it.
Okay. So I just wonder, like, so can they still hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be able to.
So is this just going to be about her being a porn star?
I would say so. Well, it says,
I mean, look at the X's, right?
It says 1985. So this has got to be, X was set in the 70s. So this has got to be like 8 years later. So I'm sure this is going to go into, I'm sure you're going to come into this movie and she already is a big porn star.
Right.
And then something happens to, I think that.
Hold on, it's still going.
Well, yeah, I got to go back and stop it.
Oh, it's over. Okay. I thought I was doing something else.
Anyway, so I think that. Well, come on, get out of here. What was I saying?
I don't know. He's
I think
going
that the
down, guys.
I got it. I got it. I
it.
think that the events of X are going to lead to some kind of mental instability for Maxine, whereas she is the heroine in X. I think she's going to be the villain in this movie. I think she's probably going to be the one doing some killing, which will kind of bring things full circle with Pearl.
I'm sorry, what? You don't consider Pearl the killer?
Pearl was the killer in Pearl.
Okay. I thought you said
Pearl
the
was also
opposite.
the killer in X. Mia Goth's character of Maxine was the hero of X. No, it's a
Right.
little confusing because it's the same actors.
Well, no, I'm not. No, I know it's a little confusing. No, I'm saying I don't know
You
what
don't
I'm.
know what you're saying because you're wrong. You want
No,
to call me out for nothing.
no,
I'm
I
out of here.
I
I'm done.
I lost what my train of thought was, but no. I don't know what I was gonna say. So I can't really remember X, like what all she had to go through or whatever. But like, I don't know if I
All
would
her friends
say.
got killed, and then she killed the 2 old people.
Okay, so
She
you
ran
consider
up.
that a hero though?
I mean, she killed him and got away.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I just
Not a hero in a traditional sense. She didn't save
no.
anybody, but she was the final girl.
Right. I mean,
Call her the final girl.
do you think that like
I think
the
she gets.
past is gonna come up
I think
at
that
all?
the
Like what
past
happened in that house or
probably. Somebody might come out there and maybe question her on like what happened at the farm because I doubt
like
she told it.
all those years later
And then
or
she's
something?
got the whole thing with her parents being like televangelists and stuff. And
Oh
are her
yeah.
parents going to send people after her? Are they
Yeah.
going to come after
Right.
her once she becomes famous and they see her pornos or something? There's all kinds of directions they go to, but
Yeah.
I think that she'll be corrupted by the Hollywood system, and she's going to go bad, and it's going to be a lot of the reason why is going to be that mental instability from what happened in X.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely excited to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much as Pearl. But who knows? Do we have like any kind of idea when it might come out? Will it be next
I'll
year?
think it'll be out next year.
Okay.
It'll be out next year.
Gotcha.
But the thing is that I am excited for it, but also I don't feel like I'll like it as much as Pearl because the reason why I like Pearl so much is because the time period just felt super original.
Gotcha.
Whereas we've been to the 80s like 100,000 times over the past few years. So it's like,
Right.
what else
It's
could they do with the
become-
80s?
Yeah, it's become like a big thing. KB says that it did premiere on Netflix.
Okay.
Shoot. We should have been watching that.
Well, you told us to go see Pearl last night.
Isn't it like 3 hours long?
What?
I feel like it is.
We don't have time for that. We got to watch see the
Eric
Chucky.
says, why sound like Reese? I don't know what he's talking about. Reese Witherspoon?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You might have to clarify. Do I sound like Reese Witherspoon? I don't know. Are we talking about Reese's, my favorite candy? Adam says, I love the ending of Fury 7. Have not seen it. Excuse me, I did come here to watch you all tickle each other, says Ellie Joel.
Tickle and bicker.
Emmett, do you have the Underworld movies?
I reviewed them all last year, Emmett. Go check it out. Last November. Every single one of them.
Oh, okay, never mind. KB says Blonde is premiering on September 28th on Netflix.
Woo!
Okay. So, like, did early people get it or whatever?
Yeah, everybody got it. We ain't at that Netflix screener status yet. Maybe someday.
Justin, he really is amazing. Brian Cox was the first Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter.
Yes, he
Manhunter.
was. Yes, he was.
What's your favorite vampire movie?
Oh, shoot. I'll tell you after this week because I'm watching Lost Boys on 4K this week. So
Gotcha.
maybe that'll be it. As of right now, From Dusk Till Dawn, and it's not even close.
Maxine will be a great time. Yes, Paul Walker shows his ass. He walks in and orders some burgers naked. All right, I'm down. Let's watch it.
I'll come home tomorrow and you'll be watching.
Adam, 17 weeks of Halloween.
It's a lot of weeks.
Yeah, Blonde is no
NC-17.
Oh, I'm like, wait. So what's NC mean?
Why do you always ask me stuff like I should
don't
know
know.
it? Because then I'm just embarrassed when I don't.
NC. For some reason, I was thinking it was NR, not rated. So then when he said NC, I'm like, wait, that's not right. NC 17. So what does that mean? Like you have to be 17 or older?
I
don't know. We don't know, guys. We're done. I'm with you, Michelle. I'm very honest. Yeah. Just tell them like it is. Justin, they canceled Watchmen after 1 season. I hate HBO. Oh, come on. HBO's great. Chris says he could be like, I don't give a F at his age. Yeah, it's true. Liam says, do you like the idea of a Blade Runner TV show? I do not.
Yeah, I almost put that on the list, but I don't love the first Blade Runner, but I love Blade Runner 2049.
Wolfsight says, can't go wrong with the classic vampire films like Legosi's.
It means no one under 17 years old can be admitted to see a movie, whereas for rated R films, those under 17 can see the movie with a parent or guardian.
Okay, gotcha.
So under no circumstances can you see an NC-17.
Okay, so my question is, how's that work though when it's on Netflix?
You just have to be policing your kids.
I know, right?
Make sure that our son doesn't watch it.
Because it's not coming out to theaters, right?
I'm sure it'll have a limited run in theaters just so they can get the Oscar.
How do you say this? Lugosi's? Dracula?
Bela Lugosi.
The Spanish version was also good, or even further back with Nosferatu. Ryan says, let's do a group watch of Joyride.
That could be fun.
Yeah, we really want to do a watch along.
I think Joyride would be a fun one.
Dylan says, Vice changed my life. Now I'm writing a movie about the Clinton body count. It's up to 53. Oh my, we're getting political up in here.
Vice. You're talking about the movie with Christian Bale? Dick Cheney?
Dylan, Django Unchained is freaking awesome. Yeah,
I agree.
Great movie. Melanie says, what's y'all's favorite performance of the year so far? Mine is either Michelle Yeoh in Everything Everywhere.
Michelle Yeoh.
Sorry, Yeoh.
Yeeho.
Yeeho? Screw you.
Maybe later.
Rory. Ours are hard.
Roy Kinnear.
Kinnear in Men, or Mia Goth and Pearl. Yeah, so Mia Goth and Pearl is definitely up there. So I'm guessing Rory is the man who plays all the people.
I would still put Roy Kinnear over Mia Goth. Mia Goth's pretty close. I can't think of any other movies. I mean, I'm sure there's some other ones.
Wait a second, though. We're talking about the guy who played all the guys?
Yes.
Like, why him?
Because he played like 50 different people, and he felt different in all those roles. So I think that's a better performance because he literally had to be like 6 or 7 different people.
Yeah, but some of them were like very surface level. Like,
it's the same thing. No, I don't think so. I think they all had their own like identity and traits and stuff. So it's the same thing to me as when James McAvoy was in Split. He had to play all these different multiple personalities. The fact that he didn't get nominated for a performance just because, and Roy Kinnear won't get nominated either, and neither will Mia Goth. Maybe Michelle Yeoh, but the Academy has a bias against horror movies. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what else have we seen? And I mean, Michelle Yeoh. Yo. What's her name?
Michelle Yeoh.
She was good in it, too. I really like that movie. I'm trying to think, like, what else have we seen that had some good...
Tom Cruise in Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give it to Val Kilmer in Top Gun Maverick.
What? He's in it for, like, 5 minutes.
I mean, he doesn't even speak. But the level of emotion that he's able to invoke in those like 5 minutes is like unmatched for the whole year.
That emotion though was nostalgia, not him.
But it was seeing him in that role.
Bob says Disney strip clubs. I'm here. I came up with it first. You heard it here first. Disney strip clubs.
Hey, put Jessica Rabbit in there. An actual cartoon.
Really? Maria says Downtown Disney. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Pleasure Island, it turned into Disney Springs. I'm in Florida.
Yeah, Pleasure Island's what it used to be called.
But those strip clubs in Pleasure Island makes sense. Dylan says all Disney wants to do is use their platform to lecture us. In the last 3 years, there has only been one Disney movie I like. DS2. What's DS2?
DS2. I really only plan on watching maybe 10 Disney-owned movies in 10 years.
What does DS stand for?
I don't know.
DS. Wow. You can tell we don't watch a lot of Disney movies, guys. Justin says we need to do a watch along, but let's make it X. For
Doctor
watch along.
Strange 2.
Oh,
Hey, I like Doctor Strange 2. That might be my favorite Marvel movie of the past couple of years.
so like Doctor Strange. So I'm still confused though. So Marvel is Disney, right? Yeah.
So Star Wars.
But like in my mind, I still don't like look at the superhero movies as like I don't connect it with Disney.
Well, you should.
I don't go there. I don't know why.
Well, you should.
To me, they're not the same, but some stuff is.
It's all watered down garbage.
Okay, so Pearl is going to succeed X. Mia Goth is awesome. It reminds me of The Strangers Pray at Night. Adam says he's getting out of here. Bye, Ken and Michelle.
Bye, ma'am.
He's had enough. Thanks for hanging out with us. Justin says they need to release the trilogy in 4K. Bob says, y'all were on fire tonight. This has been a blast. I think peeps are going to another stream, babe. Maria says, Maxine, interesting. We got 4K D-Ray saying, I'm super late.
4K.
What's up? We were chatting about the battle earlier tonight. Let's see here. Scab says, Maxine's dad, the preacher, might come after her, and she takes them on.
See, that's what I said.
There you go. Justin says, ooh, I like the idea Scaps has. There you go. Justin, 2 hours and 46 minutes for Blonde.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Melanie says, Blonde is out in limited theaters this weekend. It'll be releasing wide next weekend and then Netflix on the 28th. Okay, cool. We got Gabrielle saying, sup? What's up? Craig says, NC is no children. No children under 17. No children. We're just a bunch of dumbasses. Aaron says it's embarrassing that Blonde would be rated NC-17. If it had done better in a respectful manner, it could have gotten away with an R or PG-13.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what kind of manner it did it in.
Right. Being Chili says exact opposite. Liked the first Blade Runner. Fell asleep 3 or 4 times in the second one. Yeah, I'm not a Blade Runner fan.
There's a lot of opportunities to fall asleep 3 or 4 times in Blade Runner 2049 because it's 3 hours too.
Right. Last NC-17 movie I remember in theaters was Showgirls.
Hell yeah, Showgirls. Paul Verhoeven.
What does that mean?
Paul Verhoeven directed Showgirls.
Huh.
And he also directed RoboCop, Starship Troopers, Total Recall. Some of the greatest movies of all time.
Val Kilmer was amazing in Maverick. Bob says, yeah, a butt.
Oh, yeah, but.
Brian, I recently went to early screening of The Munsters, and let's just say.
You saw The Munsters, Brian?
What?
You saw The Munsters?
He says, let's just say, ooh. I send that face to you a lot, I think. I also send I'll probably send the eye roll the most.
That'll be our thumbnail when we review The Munsters.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, sorry about that. We're having some dumb moments here.
I'm tired. I have an excuse. You have no excuse.
I'm just dumb. I'm just a dumb woman. No, I'm joking. Bob says,
get in the kitchen, do the dishes.
Let me go get to work. Yeah, a bit bored with Pearl, but Mia Goth was remarkable. Yeah, he did say that she was good. She should be up for an Oscar nomination with her monologue alone. I guess I was just expecting something different. I didn't hate it, though. Yeah.
I was expecting something different, too, but by the time I got to the end, I was like, okay, because I thought at some point she was going to leave the farm and go do something, and then she would find her way back. I was like, oh, this is just going to take place all here.
It's much sadder than that.
But I liked that in retrospect because it makes sense to the overall story.
It's like seriously depressing.
And I really thought like some of the kills in that movie, like I'm doing it again. You were doing it too. Earlier you were doing something with your hand too.
If you know, you know. Go watch our Pearl review.
Anyway, I really thought.
Oh, now he's doing this.
Okay. Now I don't even remember what I was going to say. I thought the kills were awesome.
Sucks, don't
like
it?
there wasn't that many kills, but the ones that they had were just very
classic.
Very filled with tension. Like they didn't waste them, you know.
I wouldn't say that they were like crazy kills though.
They weren't crazy, but they were tense.
Yeah.
Like when that guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to spoil nothing.
Yeah, don't spoil anything.
Anyway.
Go watch our vlog style review.
Reverse opposite of X, when all the kills were just like in your face and out of nowhere and unrealistic to me. And this one, like it felt realistic.
Yeah.
All the kills do.
Yeah, and I don't know. I thought Mia Goth, what her character, which might be why I won't like Maxine, but I thought her character was annoying.
In X?
In X, yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna like
Star.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna like Maxine. Okay, Disney will ruin Daredevil. Ready to place the bets. Bean Chili says, I'm still here for you guys. Thank you.
I thought
Bean.
I was a Disney hater. Dylan is taking it to another
Dylan
level
is,
tonight.
Listen, he needed to come to our stream to vent. Okay,
It's
we're
okay.
here. We're
It's
here
okay.
to
Look,
support you.
I
Kevin
only
says-
shill for Scream Factory, not Disney.
Kevin says, just got home from work. I almost missed it all. Doesn't work suck? Work sucks.
I gotta be back there.
Go on.
About 8 hours. I know.
Name that song. Name that song. I agree, Dylan. I have very low expectations. Disney Plus doesn't do much of anything good, especially
I'm about to
lately.
cancel that garbage because the kids never want to watch nothing on there. I don't want to watch nothing. What am I keeping Disney Plus around for? Garbage.
Loki season 2.
I don't give a crap about Loki season 2.
What?
It doesn't even need a season 2.
We liked it though. I
I
actually did like that
liked it.
show. Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm excited for a season 2.
Kevin, the only movie I ever literally fall asleep in a theater was Constantine, but it wasn't the movie I had been up 30 hours prior. Okay.
Oh, I'm about to fall asleep on the live stream.
Oh my gosh, we'll wrap it up. I need the Aussie related umbrella Showgirls Blue. No, I was the Dreamers or Antichrist. Cuties was NC-17 and it was a crime. I ain't watching Blonde. I won't even watch Cuties. Oh gosh.
Cuties. Is that still on Netflix?
Cuties was just no.
I remember that when everybody's freaking out about Cuties.
Who is the beautiful girl to the right?
I'm talking about you.
Was that you? It says video.
That is the light of my life.
Oh yeah.
The love.
The moon and my moon
and stars.
Maria, I have to see Pearl, but I'll watch your review first. Yeah, we didn't. It was like spoil free, right?
Yeah, we didn't spoil nothing.
Yeah. Cuties was just for pedos. LOL. I think I remember Art with Horror was the only person who liked it. I don't know what that means.
I remember that name.
Is that a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He got in trouble not too long ago.
Gross.
I never subscribed to him, but I've seen everybody talking about it.
I mean, I remember like that's when a lot of people canceled Netflix. Like they were pissed because Netflix wouldn't take it off. It was like,
what was the movie?
Like hashtag cancel cuties was like trending everywhere. Like even one of my brothers was one of the people who canceled Netflix because they just like, and he doesn't even have kids is the thing.
I mean, look, I'm all for, I don't want any limitations on art or whatever you want to make, but it's like, why make something like that?
Right.
It's just make something else. Do something else with your life.
Yeah, I had been off for a year prior. Had hard to go back. Haha. Oh, yeah. Fatal Attraction 4K looks amazing.
Is it better than my Paramount Presents Blu-ray? Here's the thing. I'll upgrade any edition of Friday the 13th they come out with because I love Friday the 13th. But Fatal Attraction, I liked it, but I just don't feel like I need to upgrade it to 4K. There has to be sacrifices. There's too much coming out this month.
Good for you. Netflix took it down due to the backlash. Okay, well, that's good. Why is Disney so adamant about teach sex ed to kids? Inside Out 2 will have horny as an emotion. Also, nobody wants their garbage.
Are you kidding me? Will it really have horny as an emotion?
He's just making a speculation.
Oh.
Listen, if they do that, I just can't.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
I will tip my hat that I don't wear if they do that.
It's like, leave it, I don't know. Like, I'm all for, like, no, just, I'm not going to
If there's an emotion that Joy has to keep, like, trying to get off of her because he's, like, trying to hump her or something.
Oh, my gosh. No children under 17.
Can you imagine sadness just sitting there real sad as she's being humped by horny?
Wow. Oh, shit. I did not subscribe to you. Or do you have 2 channels? Yes.
I do.
So
it's my second one.
Ken has
our second one.
Yes, thank you. Ken has his channel, and then we have our channel.
Please.
And I'm going to start my own channel where I tickle.
Please get off of me, horny.
I was sure I was subscribing. I love you and your beautiful wife. Has a love to movies. Makes me think the world can still be saved.
You make him think the world
That
could
is
be a
amazing
better
video,
place.
Manon. Justin, a former YouTube channel. He sent creepy messages, sent pictures to a 16-year-old. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Guess the green structure gives the film depth. What would a horny emoticon? How do you say that?
What color would it be?
Look like? It would be.
Have to be pink, right?
My God. Aaron, Paul Verhoeven is a good director. RoboCop is
What
classic.
did you say? Paul Verhoeven.
Maria,
Damn
Friday
it.
the 13th looks good on 4K.
Thank you, Maria.
Okay, let's finish up our news chat.
I'm getting
here.
ripped apart on
Talking
Blu-ray.com over Friday the 13th.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see.
Sacrifice.
Let's talk about one last annoying Disney
No,
news.
you can sacrifice some news bits for the sake of time.
I can? Well, might as well just finish it. Go ahead. You brought this up, not me.
So Ryan Coogler, who directed such films as Fruitvale Station, Creed, which is one of the greatest films of the 2010s.
I'm sorry, did you say Fruitvale?
Fruitvale Station. I have it on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it though. I need to
What a
watch
name!
it.
What a
It's got
name!
Michael B. Jordan in it. And Black Panther. Okay, and he's going to direct Black Panther 2. And now it is leaked that he will be directing Avengers: Secret Wars, which is the 6th Avengers film. So, yeah, sounds about right.
That's that, guys.
Sounds about right. I mean, he's a great director, and that
feels
feels like the proper evolution of his career to direct one final Marvel movie. And then I'd like to see him go tell some original stories and make some original movies, because I'm pretty sure he has the capability.
All right. So any Euphoria fans out there? We got, what does it look like this? Why are we so big? And is it because we were watching the
You gotta
trailer?
learn how to change the thing.
Okay, so any Euphoria fans, we got his name is Jacob Elordi. So they're apparently going to be making
another Elvis biopic?
No, it's going to be a Priscilla biopic, and it's going to be by A24.
Yeah, but somebody's going to be playing Elvis again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Elvis is going to be in the movie. He's married to Priscilla.
Yeah. It just seems kind of, I guess it makes sense. I mean, throughout history, we've always had this, and something pops and is popular, another one rises up.
Well, yeah, I mean, can we talk about, like, we talked about this in something, or I brought it up about how there's always multiple of some movie, like, we just got Elvis, and so, or like, the Pinocchio, there's like 5 Pinocchios that are coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's happened so many other times. So anyway,
Deep Impact, Armageddon.
This is not
Dante's
like
Peak,
another
Volcano.
Elvis biopic, though. This is going to focus on Priscilla. And like I said, it's going to be done by A24, which I feel like could give it a different kind of
A24.
And I really like Jacob Elordi. He's great in Euphoria. Like,
I think that he's probably the most interesting character on the show.
Right. Yeah, he's got a lot of layers.
He's the only one that I'm interested in when we're watching it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Him and the other girl that he's with in the show.
Oh yeah. And I think he kind of looks like Elvis. He's
He does.
So yeah, there's that. And then did you want to watch one more trailer to end
We
out
have
the
to
night?
watch the Babylon trailer.
Okay.
Do you know who is directing this movie?
I feel like I do, but I forgot. So
this is the next Damien Chazelle movie.
Oh wow! All right, yeah, we're big
the director of Whiplash.
La La Land fans.
We're big La La Land fans. Whiplash is my favorite film of the whole 2010s.
I don't love it, but
First Man was pretty good. I didn't love it. I need to rewatch it. I might like it better on the rewatch. But this is his 4th film, and it's starring Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. And I think this is the one that Emma Stone was supposed to be in. She had to back out, right?
Because of her baby or something?
For whatever reason. But Margot Robbie took her spot, I think.
Wow. That sucks.
Which, probably 2 of the best actresses working today, so if you're gonna have somebody take her spot, Margot Robbie's probably the good choice. All right.
All right, let's do it. You know where it is?
Yeah. It's right here.
Brad Pitt, really? I'm kind of over him.
I don't know. I like this.
What about you?
Sorry?
If you could go anywhere in the whole world, where would you go?
I always wanted to be part of something bigger,
I love that answer.
something that lasts, that means something, something more important than life.
Yes. It's written in the stars. I am a star. If I had money, I would only spend it on things that were fun, you know, not boring things like taxes. I'm just one for everyone to party forever.
When I first
A little
moved
bit
to
of
LA,
jazz
signs on all the doors said, no actors or dogs allowed. I changed that.
And now, y'all ready for something different? Whoa! Tranquilo, señor.
You know what we have to do? We have to redefine
So you can tell, you know,
the
it's
form.
definitely got the
Map those dreams.
music
Put them
and
into
dancing.
history.
And
Look up and say,
I don't know if it's gonna be a straight musical
I'm
or
not
not.
alone.
so is it supposed to be like on a film set? Yeah, it was, right?
I thought it was supposed to be like 1920s Hollywood.
Manny.
We have to leave
Theaters December
now.
23rd everywhere. January.
What I do means something.
Wow, this is a super long trailer.
It's bigger than you.
That's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire's in it too.
It's the most magical place in the world.
I hope J.K. Simmons is in it.
Listen up! Who wants to see me fight a snake?
Hell yeah!
True, I'm exhausted.
All right.
I'm exhausted. So, first thoughts, I don't think it looks good. I'm not into it.
Wow. Are you kidding me right
I'm sorry,
now?
I'm just being honest. I don't like it.
I thought it looked great.
Really?
Visually, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but it just looks like there's a lot going on. It's got that like,
It does look like more of like straight comedy.
well, it reminds me of like what's the one like the murders on the train and
Yeah, Death on the Nile.
like it
Murder on
just
the
has
Orient
like
Express.
that. Like if I didn't know it was Damien Chazelle, like
Yeah.
I would think it was just some. I don't know.
Rambo.
Like I really like that's the only reason that I would watch this. Yeah, I'm not into it. I don't know. I don't think it looks that good to me.
Well, we're gonna watch it, whether you like it or not, because it's Damien Chazelle. Damn,
I
We've
mean,
seen
I'm
every
not-
movie of his.
I'm not going to the theater to see that
No, we're going to the theater.
on Christmas. Yeah, I bet.
No, it's everywhere January 6th. So it'll be
Gotcha.
the first movie we see in the theaters of the year, and we review in the car. And then you can say you hate it then.
Yeah, I don't know. But all right, we done?
Yeah, let me jump into the chat real quick.
All right, we'll let you read some
It
comments.
would be an eggplant.
Oh.
Ha ha.
the
New channel, mid-level tickling.
there you go.
We're getting there.
Cuties is still on
No,
Netflix.
Kevin, Cuties is still on Netflix. Nice. Okay, I hate Disney. The world is still going under. I thought it was gone. I just checked to see, and it's still there.
Wow.
We're gonna
See,
do a-
Netflix.
You guys
Netflix
want to do
don't
a
give
watch along
F.
of Cuties next Friday or
Oh,
Saturday night?
Please
We
stop.
can do that. That's what we could do a watch along. We just do a watch along on a Saturday night. Just one night, we replace this stream with that.
Mhm.
I don't know. It might be
Come
kind
on.
of hard to pull off. I'm in Canada and it's on Canadian. Wow.
You didn't read Dylan's comment.
Oh, sorry. I only trust Marvel with Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to give them a chance. Fantastic Four and Blade. Yeah, they're going to screw up Blade. I already know it. Euphoria season 1 and 2 coming to a DVD 2 season set. Nice.
Nice.
Hello, says Matheson. What's up, Matheson? You're way late, man. Maria thinks Babylon looks good.
That's great.
I think it looks good.
I'm not into it.
I think it's like, in the 20s, the silent film era. Supposed to be. Looks good.
Not feeling it.
Tobey Maguire, that's a good cast.
He's probably in it for like 5 seconds. He's
Yeah.
like a rando in the crowd.
Yeah. Y'all ignoring my hilarious comment, but yeah, it'll be a peach or eggplant emoji. Oh, you're talking about. Well, you're talking about emojis. Like we're talking about. They weren't emojis in Inside Out,
No,
right?
no.
That's Emoji Movie. But I think you said emoji though. How would you rate and rank?
No, somebody
Lord
said
Sheen?
emoticon or whatever earlier.
I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 2, Emmett. I'm with Michelle. I don't really think of Disney and Marvel as the same. I just don't like Disney at all, but I'll watch Marvel.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Fair enough. And Gizmo's the last comment of the night. Looks like shit, but hated La La Land. I like when Chazelle did small stories like Whiplash and 10 Clover. He didn't do 10 Cloverfield Lane, Gizmo. He didn't do 10 unless he produced it or something. But he that was Dan Trachtenberg that did that one.
Hmm.
So same guy who directed what was the movie? We just watched it.
What?
Prey. He did Prey.
Oh,
He did
yeah.
Prey.
We like to pray.
Are you into MMA? Nope, I don't watch MMA.
You didn't read it all. He said UFC is now. Let's do some kung fu dancing.
Kung fu dancing. Nice to know I have friends that I can vent to and not call me a fag, MF, MAGA, or just about everything else. Dylan,
Dang.
that is some language. Whoever's calling you that just doesn't deserve to be around. You need to tell them to get the hell away from you right away.
Hey, listen.
Take that shit somewhere else.
You're not
Don't put up
wrong.
with that crap.
You like in today's world. I mean, it's kind of scary. Like I feel for our children. Like I feel like you can't say anything anymore without, offending someone, or like you just feel like you have to tiptoe all the time, or you're canceled. Yeah, it's like you can't really have an opinion anymore.
Yeah.
I like the Disney animated and live action movies more than Marvel, mainly because the Marvel films get crowded in terms of storytelling. He wrote it.
Okay, maybe he did. I'll look at the
Netflix
credit.
sucks there. Dylan says, yeah, I get bullied a lot. Well, that's unfortunate, and I hate to hear that.
Yeah,
And
and I feel like it's even worse because, the internet and people feel like they can be louder on the internet because
like
nobody can
social
see
media,
them.
yeah.
So they can just talk even worse shit that they would never say to your face.
Yeah, I hope that you don't let it affect you too much, because at the end of the day, those people don't matter, and you just like can't let it ruin your life, because it's not worth it. MAGA, hell yeah. I'm 14 and I wanted to teach people about movies. I don't care anymore. You and your wife should watch Blackapa. I promise you will love it. If you have kids, it is a perfect family movie.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Another thing, Dylan, the thing is, when you're 14, a lot of things just feel a lot bigger than what they actually are.
Yep.
When you get a little bit older, you'll learn that none of that matters. So just keep doing what you're doing and don't worry about it.
Yep, it's
Block
true.
out all the
Like
haters.
when you're like younger, like Ken said, like a kid, teenager, whatever, like things do feel a lot bigger. And like also you can't see that like the like high school, middle school, whatever, like you just feel like you're going to be in that time of your life forever, but really it's such a small part of your life. So if you can just like get through that part, and then you enter like into adulthood and you're on your own, you're in control of everything. Like it's just different. So hang in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're in it. We got some counseling from Michelle and Ken tonight.
Yeah, that's not free. So we'll be charging all of y'all a little bit later. It'll come out of your bank
Tickles,
accounts.
counseling. Yeah. Go check out our merch, guys. $14 for a t-shirt. Still, I think the sale's over at midnight or something. So
It is. And I got to get out of here. I
yeah,
gotta go
gotta
pass
put
out.
Ken to bed. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh my God, what happened?
If you watch House of the Dragon, we'll be going live on Monday night. to talk about episode 5.
So 5, we're
Yeah.
halfway through. And from what we're hearing, it's going to be a big episode. So we're
It
probably going to have
is.
some stuff to happen. Shit's going to go down.
Yep.
It's going to get real fast.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, have a good
She
night.
got a great ass.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally played Al there.
Oh, wow.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.